Now, you know, Renee, it's definitely something when we go ahead and try to find you a wonderful life partner who just also happens to be a fantastic lumberjack to replace poor nature, who was our ancient 60-year-old lumberjack that we just gave some plush, nice couches and some great new lumbar supports to, so that he could go ahead and continue to be our only lumberjack for the entire village of Lakeburg for many, hopefully, years to come. And then he got assassinated. Yeah, that sucked. So here we are, Renee, trying to go ahead and find you a new life partner who could also be a fantastic lumberjack. And what do we find behind our crystal ball? Well, first off, it's very suspicious that a 24-year-old noble who also happens to be a fantastic assassin shows up just as we managed to get one of our villagers assassinated. But also, Renee owns the secret crush trait. Pardon me? Excuse me? Lasma Thunderheart? Secret crush? Excuse me? What? What? Lasma? The same Lasma madly in love with her husband Chaotic? The same Lasma who happens to have 3 children with little Tessa and Twig? The same Lasma who I think, bear with me. Where are you, Lasma? Like, oh, okay, well, hold up here. We have Lynx and Mars, and they actually want to have a baby. They're quite obsessed with the idea. So the Queen's going to go ahead and, while we're just doing a unofficial royal circuit of checking to see who exactly might be crushing on who, we're going to go ahead and give you two to the Baker family, an expansion to your home, so that hopefully you can fill it up with the pitter-patter of even more little feet. And then Grace and Ariel are beyond that age. Lasma and Chaotic. You know, you got room for more kids, and you wish for another. Her Royal Majesty is gonna try to encourage that and use whatever resources are being gained from her, I guess, gossip sources. We should have a chancellor who's really good at their job. That would be nice. Who could also, we could consider them like the gossip patron, who could gather up all the gossip about who is crushing on who to pass up to the royal queen, Queen Saffron, so that she could go ahead and make decisions about the realm. I love that. But, I mean, okay, this guy would be an okay lumberjack, but Renee, where'd the other person go? Like, did we lose her? No, she's right here. I can't help but feel that this is just too perfect to at least try, because here comes a proud, energetic, well-mannered woman who just happened to show up as a great, like, and I think she like checks notes, minor or knight, for the realm. When she's really an assassin. And I think her slipping in and perhaps using her own knowledge of Renee's secret crush to kind of gently but assuredly manipulate Renee into, going ahead and being like, oh, wow, maybe I should focus on something else. I think Rosamund does indeed want to go ahead and sort of nestle herself into our community, because that seems like what a nefarious assassin who showed up just as we ended up going ahead and having someone assassinated would want to do. But let's see if we actually hit it off. She claims to like flowers, kittens, and mussels. She's totally not interested in, silver and gold. She's happy that she's not moving to the countryside because clearly Lakeburg is an up-and-coming village. And, she's pretty easygoing, doesn't need a lot of fancy food or anything like that. Just likes kittens. Totally not suspicious. Totally. Let's see. She does not like the countryside. And she does like mussels. And she does not like cats. Wait, does she like cats? No, she doesn't like banquets. There we go. So I know that it kind of seems like perhaps Rosamund here, who's about to get renamed, was romanced by Renee, Coral Skies, but I actually feel like it was the other way around, and we now have a sneaky new assassin who has gone ahead and she has Coral Skies, snuck into our community as none other than Ginger from Ginger Fury. So Ginger Coral Skies, welcome to Lakeburg. And let's go ahead and get you maybe plunked into the Assassin's Guild, because you're actually better at being an assassin than ever Gemstorm, who, to be fair, she wants to go back to, like, I think possibly her, I mean, she's actually pretty good as an assassin if she had to do anything. But we're going to try to make her a thief because she is part of the Gemstorm family thief group. There we go. But yeah, like, Ginger's actually the better assassin too. And I also think that ever Gemstorm, having been the one to assassinate Nature, our lumberjack who was killed last time, would want to go ahead and perhaps hang up her dark cloak of mysterious daggers, at least for a while, because Nature lover, who has quit his job as a fisherman, which was supposed to be relaxing and into his silver years, to become a assassin himself. He is mourning the death of his husband, and so I think since Ever did it, I don't know with what, because I don't have enough clues to figure out if she murdered him with the hammer in the Lumberjacks Guild. I don't even know how many people would get that vague reference to a game that I don't even know exists anymore. But she's going to hang up that cloak of daggers and instead join the family business of being in the business of thievery once more. And it looks like she's going to use one non-food resource. She'll produce a little bit of protection. Hey, but look at that! Suddenly everybody feels joyful because it seems like the dark cloak of daggers that was looming over everyone's shoulders is no longer quite so pokey. So hopefully that'll work out. Oh, I still don't have a lumberjack. Whoops. Nature, are you almost done mourning? Because we could try for another lumberjack with you, or Latte. Latte's wife tripped over a cat and died. I don't know if she enjoys kittens at the moment. Oh, hey! An Oods Silkfish. Did I ever name you after a patron? Do we really have a patron whose name is Oods? I don't think so. We're gonna err on the side of perhaps no. All right, Oods, if you exist, or I named somebody Oods because I mishmashed your name, I apologize. Let me know. I'll fix this to you somehow. However, I think we're gonna rename Oods Silkfish to Dave after Dino Dave, whose name I just smushed up to become a simple-minded depressive possibly priest. You've got a lot of good charisma, actually. You're maxed out on charisma. You want to do crafting, but I think we need a little bit more rat worshipping in this community. So if you don't mind, we're gonna come on over, and Trebling is once more, despite being indecisive, cowardly, and ill-mannered, apparently about to find himself with yet another young apprentice. So in you go. There we are. And let's see, looks like the Berry family is quite happy. And Art Silkfleet and Gael Bell have met, and he's impressed by her for some reason. That's kind of adorable. All right, well, let us carry on, because I feel like I almost never get anything done because there's always so much going on. Let's go ahead and trade some of our tools and rocks to the llama for a wee bit of, for a wee bit of money. And then there's apparently a readers club going on with Silene and Evergreen. Although many residents of Lakeburg are still illiterate. Oh dear. Well, I don't know if that'd be #1 priority. Is that the assassin cat? That could be the assassin cat. The one that actually tripped Latte's wife and caused her to die. I'm on to you. I'm keeping an eye on you, little guy. Let's see. Silene and Evergreen strive to pass on knowledge and will not give up on their passion. They intend to make a selection of enlightening books available to as many people as possible, but which ones should they promote first? I'm totally behind this, and I think that the maybe the priest and priestesses would be, for the sake of maybe faith would go down if we did scientific literature. Protection would go down, but entertainment would go up if we did adventure novels. I think that we're gonna go with adventure novels because everyone feels kind of safe right now, but they're very bored. Even though I just fixed that. Silene, Evergreen, and the rest of Lakeburg become deeply inspired by the epic poems, fantastic sagas, and romantic stories that dot the library books. A little too much, perhaps, as avid readers tend to take more reckless risks. But at least everyone else is having fun. Yay! That makes me happy. I'm glad. Look at that. And now everyone's feeling confident. Excellent, excellent. That's going to go ahead and give them a bit of extra charisma and persuasion and make them a little bit more friendly to the world. Always wonderful to see. Meanwhile, nature, you have recovered from your mourning enough to perhaps welcome any moment now a lumberjack. Let's see. This guy would be an okay builder and an okay lumberjack. There's a huge age difference between both of you. Look, you've suffered a lot, but let me go ahead and at least try a little harder to see. Let's see. I really need... Come on, lumberjack. And lumberjack. And lumberjack. You know, a level 3 builder who's also a jeweler and a thief, who's romantic, proud, and kind, that actually seems like it might be kind of fun just to play off, especially because you guys are similar in age. And the queen actually has a soft spot for anybody who's into the glitter of gemstones. So I feel like she would endorse this date. And you know, isn't it weird for the queen to like give a dating stipend? Maybe. In any case, nature, this wonderful potential jeweler, likes fashion, music, and gossip, but not silver and gold reading or the countryside. Kind of sucks because we want him to make money for us while living in the countryside while we just upgraded our library. But we're good on the gossip. Maybe not so much on the music. Maybe that's what we'll work on with Latte's potential partner, because apparently our entertainment is not covered by our disco dancing and musicals at the theater. Maybe we need a bard. Ooh, actually, maybe we need a bard. Of course. Okay, Her Royal Majesty wants to go listen to a loop, so let's get this date on the road. Let's see, talk about favorite songs. And then rumors in the countryside. Criticize the countryside, though. Haha, we did it. You know, nature, you managed to pull that off no problem. I'm quite impressed. Also, apparently we just had more babies born. We'll circle around to the baby thing in a second. For now, let's go ahead and see if Latte can find us a lumberjack. Let's see, a fisherman, a prankster, a chancellor, who's also a builder and potentially a merchant and also possibly not gonna live very long. Well, look. Latte's already buried 2 spouses, so I will try. Oh, there's the lumberjack, the bad affinity. I will try to find Latte somebody who they like, who might also be a fairly decent anything we need. Dang it. Oh, Rose, who is resilient, funny, and romantic and nimble. She'd be a good mason. But like, that's nothing anywhere close to what I need. Not at all. Well, you know, that's really cute though. Resilient, funny, romantic, and nimble. Like around the same age. She likes gossip, flowers, and cuddles. Again, not big on reading, muscles, or treats. Let's just try this. Like, I'm sorry, Latte. I'm trying to find you a perfect match, but I really think the clock is ticking for you. No offense meant. Alright, let's see. Picking flowers. Don't get excited about libraries. And then say muscles are cool. Ah, dang it. The brain is the only muscle Rose is interested in, despite not liking reading, apparently. Alright, Latte. I really hope you guys have a wonderful life together. Rose, I don't think we need to make you a lady of the evening at 61. We want to think of everything. But we'll go ahead and change your last name. How about to, actually, oh my gosh, self-esteem issue. We have Queen Saffron here with, I believe, Chancellor Light and Treasurer Sky. Yes, I'm proud of myself for getting that right. Chancellor Light, oh, dang it, that's literally the first words. Chancellor Light and Treasurer Sky are trying to determine who is more useful to the crown. Look, every single time the queen's gonna say that it happens to be the treasurer. Of course, it's the treasurer. Currying favor and calming the disgruntled is useful, but without anyone to manage the budget, the kingdom can't function. Besides, there's nothing like a well-stocked treasure vault. Indeed, Saffron, indeed. All right, Rose, where were we? I'm just gonna give you last name Lab, because, like, you married in. Let's see. And you would be, can you be an okay, you'd actually be a good, there! Not a lot of, gonna admit, doesn't really, like, make things go zoomy with how much wood you can chop, but maybe if I upgrade this a couple times. You know, the royal family is willing to understand that we do indeed need to invest some of the royal dollars and builder's tickets, because even though we improved working conditions here at the Lumberjack Lodge, that didn't prevent assassination. I'm afraid it is true. Our security system for our lumberjacks did not include, it had lumbar support, safety hazards being put up, but we never really covered the assassination part of the clauses. I'm very sorry about that. Hopefully everything will still work out okay. Oh hey, and little Thunderheart, you've grown up, congratulations. It looks like you'd be an okay healer, or bard or thief. Really? I mean, you wanted to go after food, but look, we've got to do what we've got to do. Okay, so healer. Okay, and then actually, I don't really have any. Is that another? Like, we're also bored. Hold up here. Her Royal Majesty says, wait. How much for the bard's house? Let us go ahead and see. Let's see if we can just go ahead and. Oh my gosh, we need so much more wood for the bard's house. You know what that means, Lil? If you want to be a bard, chop chop. Like literally, dive on in and chop chop, and we'll try to help out by giving you an even better axe. You're almost fully upgraded on what this lumberjack lodge can do. Hey, and maybe you'll actually find yourself a spouse. Hang on one second, the llama's here. Ooh, bread for gemstones. Don't mind if I do. Some of the abundance of clothes we finally got, and I'm good on all the other trades. But let's go ahead and get you into a home little, and then let's actually see, maybe you'll be the lucky person to finally find us a lumberjack who can take your job, and then we'll get you something else that you could. Oh, that's a merchant. With good affinity. Who's 65? Okay, no, I won't do that to you. I'm sorry. Okay, you're really lucky that the queen was able to be talked out of that, because I'm pretty sure she was after that. Oh hey, a lumberjack builder jeweler who's smart, hardworking, aesthetic, and devout. Doesn't like gossip. Also dislikes poetry. You're not really into poetry. She can take your job. Perhaps that's all you're really looking for in life right now. So, she likes feasting, dancing, and studying divination. And doesn't like music, gossip, or poetry. Okay, don't do poetry. Okay, and gossips are bad. And she likes dancing. I did it. Speed dating. And I kind of love the idea that Lil's like, yeah. It'll work. I'm sure it'll work because, you know, she can take my job. Hey, welcome to, how about Rain after Lord Thunder? So how about Rain, let's see, who did you marry into? Rain Thunderheart, come on. Oh my gosh. I think, Lord Thunder, that somehow you were involved in the background of this, like, genealogy. So it's kind of amazing to see you circle back around and pop in as a 28-year-old who's smart, hardworking, aesthetic, and devout, and about to go ahead and take over their husband's job as a lumberjack so that he doesn't have to do it anymore. Wow, that's a lot more wood. Hey, and Pineapple Berry is finally ready to go ahead and be apprenticed. They would love a job that has to do with perception, but they're also really good at precision work. Ooh. And they're also exceptionally charismatic. Oh my word. Are you gonna become a jeweler, Pineapple? I feel like I would want to see what kind of jewelry a child named Pineapple Berry could make for me. So in you go. And then Child Rick, nimble, boring, wants to become a merchant. That's all the queen needed to hear. That's all we needed to hear. All right, whoops. Hang on. We're gonna go ahead and I think we need better merchants, among many other things, who can train these children because they need to have a little bit more going on for having someone with a bit more intelligence. No offense meant, Titian. And do we have a better potential merchant? Saffron, Titian, nope. Okay, maybe we'll upgrade the treasury pretty soon, or like the merchant area pretty soon. And then Catherine, you two are ready to go ahead and apprentice over to the healers. I think we're getting like kind of full at the end over, well, we actually probably need another innkeeper. Nalina! Nalina Bell met an untimely end after throwing herself against the doors of her newly constructed shed, hoping to prove its sturdiness to those around her. It fell on top of her. I'm beginning to think there's some sort of like termite guild or there's something going on with these trees. Is there some sort of very angry druid assassin hiding in our forest? Because that had to do with building things and wood crumbling. Nalina, rest in peace. And I also think that you may have been the victim of an untimely end, leaving behind Penny O'Bell. I'm exceptionally suspicious about this now, because that is now the second person. Let's see, Twig, let's see, Mason Guard. Let's see, hang on one second, trying to figure this out. I think we could use more. You want to do something that would have to do with strength. How about we'll send you over to become one of the apprentices for the guards. There you go. Yeah, Nalina, I think we might have an angry tree, like vengeance druid assassin on our hands. And I'm a little torn because I can see their point, because I like trees, but they're taking it a little... Ah! Another rose lamb just... We literally just got... She was our new lumberjack, and that means that Latte has now outlived 3 spouses. That's it. We have some sort of tree assassin. Everybody is going to be looking over their shoulders as they go ahead and gather their lumber to be able to keep the fires going. I'm baffled. I'm bamboozled, baffled, blown away, and exceptionally stunned that out of 88 villagers, we've consistently lost the lumberjack. Perhaps I should be more concerned for, you know, our brand new lumberjack. Falco, Lunch and Fur. I don't even think I ever got to rename you. He was our brand new jeweler that married Nature Lover, whose other husband also unexpectedly died, not by cat, but now by the cat assassin tree druid. Oh, okay, that's literally the 2 people we just married into the... Oh, you know what? Rain. Watch your back. I can't promise it's safe anymore. This is ridiculous chaos. Absolutely ridiculous chaos. And now apparently everyone's just downing the apple cider desperately to try to keep ahead of these tragedies. I did not expect this. This is a twist to the tale of our humble village of Lakeburg that is going to need a little bit of thought. Also, the queen is also taking a moment to be like, oh no, everyone's dead. One moment, I have to just, yes. Oh, okay, thank you, Bianca, thank you. See you in 3 months. Okay. Oh no, we have, I guess, a tree assassin on the loose. Huh. Conflicted, as I too like trees. But I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and see if our lumberjacks are just cursed. Maybe we're harvesting from a cursed dark forest and that's our problem. And then we shall try to repair the many widowed and broken hearts of our elderly villagers when we return, while also trying to fill up, you know, the coffers to the kingdom, and perhaps even getting around to the point where we can build that bardic, we can have the bard's house, yes! Coming up next, a bit of song to drive away the morning. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!